Yeah, welcome to SNG Prop or MagicGatheringStrat 3. I am gonna get some Magic Origins practice by playing a 4-man draft in a new player 4-man draft, and that's why it's going up on this channel. I don't just want to post Heroes of the Storm stuff here now, so you will get these two. Okay, here we go. Erebos Titan is pretty hard to play with the triple black cost. Freeblade or Champion. Unholy Hunger, Claustrophobia, Flare. Pretty good pack. If I take the Freeblade, I send the Champion. But I am inclined to pick Topan Freeblade here. There's a lot to write up. Erebos Titan, Hunger, Anointer. He might wheel. Blightcaster. Flare might wheel too. Claustrophobia. Dragon Fodder. But I am going to take the Freeblade. Pack 2. Much less here. Griffin. Sergeant. Gearcrafter. I think I'm going red here. Weight of the Underworld. Empath. But I think I'm going red. So Gearcrafter or Sergeant. Oh, Valorant Wardens. Maybe Warden is the strongest card here. I think I have to pick the Wardens. White-green works, but it's not ideal. Third pick, Blaze. Starfish, is that even in the format? And another Freeblade. Leaf Yielder, Recluse. Okay. Double Freeblade sounds good to me. Fourth pack. I'm not married to the Warden, although he combos pretty well with the Freeblades. I might just try to go Little Kids. That's white-green. Somebody is having trouble picking. Animist Awakening, Fleshbag Marauder, a Griffin, Childer Wolf Husk. I think I have to pick the Childer here. 2-drops are gods here, and I don't think Griffin is very good. So I'm getting deeper into white-green. Now it will be very interesting to see what people took. I'm sure somebody took the Titan. And then I'll just overrun them with the Freeblades while they try to play the Titan. I'm very happy with these 4 cards for my first 4. Titan is still here. Hunger is gone. Blightcaster is still here. Flare is gone. So somebody is white. Claustrophobia is still here. And Dragon Fodder is still here. And I'll happily take the Anointer. He fits extremely well in this deck. And he is much better than Flare. So Griffin, Sergeant, Gearcrafter, Weight of the Underworld, and Empath. I think I'm getting deeper into white-green, though I'm not married to green yet. I am married to white at this point, I think. Unless I notice that there are 2 other drafters picking white. Griffin is gone. Sergeant is still here. Gearcrafter is gone. Weight of the Underworld is still here. And Empath is gone. So both white and green are getting picked. And I might now consider black. See, we haven't seen much black, have we? Oh, hunger was gone. So what's the pick here? Should I really take the aerial volley for my sideboard? Actually, the sergeant might be the right pick. I do not like this card. Maybe I should like that card. No, I'm taking the sergeant. This is my 7th pick, so Blaze is gone. Starfish is still here. Blue seems very unpicked, but I get another Leaf Gilder. The Recluse is still here, so the other green guy is not too much into green. Fleshbag, Griffin, Wolf and Husk, they're all still here. What did people pick? And I think I'm going with just another 2-drop with the Timberpack Wolf. I think it's better than Charging Griffin in this format. I am really unimpressed with Charging Griffin. Erebus Titan is now gone. Blue is really not getting picked. So I'm taking that. Moving on to pick 10. It's only Weight of the Underworld that's anything. I don't expect to play Claustrophobia or the Sergeant. I want more 2-drops, but there are very few to be had in this draft, or in these packs at least. So maybe with all these 2-drops, Gideon's Tactics is actually a thing. Or do I pick up the sideboard card? Now I'm gonna take this opportunity to try out the Tactics. I may come to regret that. And here is a sideboard card. Perhaps. Not too impressed by it. Waltz or Maritime Guard. Well, Maritime Guard can't stop me, so let's take that out of the equation. And I suppose Caterpillar can go in my sideboard. He gets both enchantments and artifacts, doesn't he? Yes, he does. Well, somebody can try to do that. I'm not gonna be the guy with AD grid. There is no such guy in the world. Just doesn't happen. New boosters. Yay! Okay, we want the Sentinel of the Eternal Watch. Alhammer's Archive. Oh, Whirler Rogue. Wow, that looks strong. Nothing in white. Am I actually moving into blue-white now? My green is not super impressive. And Whirler Rogue is a giant bomb. It is so good. I'm gonna take it, but I have to decide on my colors very soon. Amping Tactician, Dvinen's Elite. Cleric. Screeching Scav, Javelin. I think my safe pick here is just the Amprint Tactician. I got the Elves, but maybe it's Dvinen's Elite. Are 2-drops that good? Maybe they are. No, it has to be the Tactician. White green or white blue? Let's see what we get. Blue was very little picked. Here's another claustrophobia, but there's another Topan Freeblade. And now I'm gonna need some combat tricks. But the safe pick here is the Freeblade, right? Can't have too many of them. Now I definitely need some combat tricks. Though I have some already. I have Anointer, I have Amprint Tactician. They are better than combat tricks because they also have bodies. Enshrouding Mist. Eyeblight Massacre. That's going to hurt. Force Mage seems pretty good to force my stuff through. And does that mean that I am actually... Is Enshrouding Mist better than Force Mage? I still prefer the creature. But I'm really vulnerable to this Eyeblight Massacre. Make a note of Massacre and Blaze. But I very much want the Force Mage here. Maybe I should take the Enshrouding Mist over the Force Mage. I have 0 removal if I go. I take Enshrouding Mist. Grasp. Those Zendikar Incarnates will be dangerous. But I am on the super aggressive line here, and I think Grasp of the Aeromancer does exactly what I wanted to do. I have no long game, which probably means that I'm not playing the Hitchclaw Recluse. Need to pick up like 6 creatures more. Not too sold on Grasp. I need some high end, but it's easy to pick up a 5-drop or a 6-drop late. Dvinen's Elite, Might of the Masses. Yeah, it's just Dvinen's Elite. More crazy 2-drops. That Might of the Masses might be something I want. But at the end of the day. And I think my tactics actually has some work to do here. Now, I get the choice between Enshrouding Mist and another Dvinen's Elite. I think both are much stronger than Orchard Spirit. And I'm gonna take the Elite this time. I'm not too sure about that. But I do have a ton of 2-drops now. 8 of them. I want to take the Eyeblight Massacre because that's going to hurt me so bad. But does it really? The Freeblades grow to 3 trees and all the other guys are elves except the Timberpack Wolf. Okay, I take the Force Mage. He will do work. Here is the volley. I fear red-green in this. Actually, but no, I'm taking my volley. Might of the Masses for me. It's gonna be huge. And now I have 3 cards that are just combat tricks. And 0 removal of any kind. That's a bit dangerous. Oh, it's Enshrouding Mist. Okay, I'll get rid of that. And I'm gonna go ultra aggressive. I'm happy to pick up a couple of more 2-drops here. Yeah, I am not blue though. Somebody started picking blue cards. I didn't see that second claustrophobia, for example. Talent of the Telepath, Thunderclapper, Vorkle, Rorkel. Rorkel is actually really good here. War Oracle. I hope the Leaf Gilder wields, but I don't really have a payoff for it. I need something expensive. But this is a fairly easy pick here. Goes very well in my deck. Acolyte. Oh, Area Volley Reclaim. Another Enshrouding Mist. How many can you play? I'm not gonna play more than 4 combat tricks, am I? So what about Throwing Knife here? Do I just want another 2-drop? Bonded Construct, how about that? No, I think I'm just gonna take the 2-drop. This is so expensive. No, I'm taking the Throwing Knife. Surely I will have somewhere to put it. Another Acolyte, they are really dangerous. Flare or Empath? Well, I need some way to kill something. But here we have Disciple and... No, I'm gonna take the Flare just because I'm so light on removal. This is 20 cards. I think I need 3 more creatures. I'm gonna take excellent removal like the Fight card or Suppression Bombs. But I think I'm good with combat tricks. Actually, I have like 5 combat tricks if you count the tactics as well. That's a lot. But in order to swarm my opponent, I need some more creatures. But they can be expensive, guys. They could be like Rock Maulers or something. Third pick. Last booster. Murder Investigation. Another Enshrouding Mist. Mantle of Webs. Hitchclaw Recluse. This wasn't much. It's actually really bad. Is there anything I fear here? I don't want to play another Enshrouding Mist. I'll take a Hitchclaw Recluse for the sideboard. Leaf Gilder or Amprint Tactician? I really have no payoff for the Leaf Gilders. And the curve seems to like an Amprint Tactician more. I'm taking a Cleric. Is that my second Cleric? No, I passed him last time. Chief of the Foundry. Which one is better than those? Of those, I'm gonna take Farika Stable. This is a deck. A deck I'm fairly happy with. If I get anything else, I'm gonna cut the tactics, I think. Because this is not... Is it a swarm? Maybe it is actually. Well, I have seen the cards. I should know what I want out of the last packs here. Maybe I just want fine sideboard cards or to hate stuff. Like that Hunger. Though I'm not super afraid of a 5-mana removal spell. Another Leaf Gilder. I might actually have to cut it. That's strange. I'm probably cutting the Timberpack Wolf over it. Yeah. Let's not make that decision now. I wish I had a 5-drop or even a 6-drop. Now I'm starting to think, could I actually play 16 lands? But I have my 4... No, people just cry on this construct. So I'm gonna take another volley. Though I like the construct quite a bit. 17 creatures. Okay, if somebody was trying to wheel that, he doesn't get it. Can this deck win? I think I need the tactics to win. And I think I need a Force Mage to get through. I don't really want any of these cards. I'm gonna take Mantle and put it in the sideboard. Yeah, hate out of Valor of Aggros. Yavimaya Coast. Okay, we know that nobody is Simic. So what's the cut here? This deck is dependent on combat tricks. I think I'm cutting a creature. How many 2-drops are these? 1 Cleric, 3 Free Blades, 2 Elites, 3 Gilders, a Timberpack. Is that 10? 4, 6, yeah, it's 10. So I'm going to cut the Timberpack Wolf. Play 16 creatures and 7 spells that boost them. Those spells are Enshrouding Mist, Might of the Masses, Grasp of the Aeromancer, Kidion's Tactics, Throwing Knife, and a Flare. Well, if this format is super aggressive as everybody say, I am now super aggressive. 6-11 sounds very dangerous. The only I need double though, but not having green will suck. I think I have to go 10-7. Do you agree with this deck? Let's see how it does. Okay, here we go. Let's see if this format is as aggressive as we think. Maybe I should have taken that bonded construct. No 2-drop. But Wardens, Tactician to force Warden through, or Throwing Knife. I think that's a keep. Swamp. I don't think I can afford to mulligan into an aggressive draw with this. The likelihood that I draw into a 2-drop is pretty high in these first two draw phases. Tactics. I am gonna curve nicely though, but not very aggressively. Let's see if he starts curving. Maybe I'll be on the... Oh, black-red is aggressive. Yeah, Shambling Gold puts a stop to Topan Freely. Not really. And Wardens can still get through with the throwing knife. But here's Dvinnen's Elite. And I think that's the play. Yeah, looking good. Don't want to draw any more lands, really. Oh, maybe one more. See if he's curves. I think everybody does in this format. I fully expect him to attack here. Yes. Come at me, shambling goal. I am not going to block. I just play Wardens and then I power through things with Amprin ideally on turn 4. I expect him to play something that can block. Actually, Deadbridge Shaman here would be pretty bad. No, I can still get through. Oh! Okay, now we might be in a racing situation, but I think the tactics can solve that. This guy is never going to block. So I can now attack and play Wardens. But I am racing here. And I think I have all the tools I need to do that. So if he starts killing my guys, I might run into a problem. But I'm gonna take a crap load of damage. So, can I block here? Can I block the shambling goal? Seems very dangerous. As I do not kill it. But I'm gonna hit him for 5 and draw a card. He hits me for 5 and then I can actually block with the Tactician next turn. And he could do like an Eye Blight Assassin or the shock spell. I think I cannot block here. If he plays a Fire Fiend Elemental, what do I do then? Well, he didn't. And he doesn't attack. So now things got interesting. I am a 2/4. I can only kill one of his guys. So he can now block the Wardens. So I might prefer... I can swing with the Elite though. I think that's the play here, and I need more creatures in play, so Warden is gonna stay at home for a turn. Dvinnen's Elite will attack. He missed his land drop, that's pretty critical here. I need another planes. I'm just gonna attack with Dvinnen's Elite. If I have another planes, I can do Kidion's Tactic and Enshrouding Mist in the same turn. Happy to trade for the Acolyte. Looks awesome actually. And throwing knife costs 4 to play and equip, so I can't do that either. I actually need a 5th land now. A 5th land would be pretty sweet. So the race is off. He called off the race. The next turn I can swing with Elite and Amprint Tactician. And I'm just gonna play the other Amprint Tactician. And now I'm winning because he's missing land drops. Wow, no attack again. Oh god. Okay, now I have Enshrouding Mist. Backup, so that's pretty strong. So now I can swing with everything. And this is a lot of damage. And he still needs a double block, so I will use Enshrouding Mist on the Valoran Wardens. Or I'm gonna hit him for 9. I fully expect him to double block. The Valoran Wardens. But no. What the hell? What's that about? Okay. Looks fantastic. Fiery Conclusion. And Enshrouding Mist. And I have my 3/5. And I draw a card. Wow. And now I can just play Gideon's Tactics and win, I think. But this is just because he's missing land drops. Bogo. Black-red aggro. Any sideboard cards I want here? Hitchclaw, Recluse, Aerial Volley, Caterpillar, no. We haven't seen any targets for those. So my deck is working as intended. Awesome. Yeah, those are great cards. But now they don't mean anything. And Gideon's Tactics looks fantastic. Now we can actually block the Wardens, but then he dies. So that's a pretty bad plan. He just has to jump block and die here. Now we can... Okay, he just gave up. And I don't think I need to change anything. This looks fantastic. I wonder what would happen if he had raised me. But I think I would still have won. Okay, let's get a Topan Freeblade. On turn 1. Hard Nerd Cafe is my general gaming channel, where me and 2 other guys play different games. Oh, I have Anointer Topan Freeblade. And I have double white for the Tacticians. This is gonna be great. And a Dwindles Elite. I have it all. The one drop worth playing, people. Now he can't block me with the Shambling Goal. And my free blade is gonna be out of control. Yeah, Shambling Goal doesn't matter anymore. I want Topan Freeblade on the ground doing work. That's what I want. But now we have the sort of roundabout way to cast the Handprint Tactician. Topan Freeblade. Fetid Imp. Oh, with Death Touch. So what I want now is Enshrouding Mist. But I am just going to play Leafchilder and then Dwindles Elite and then win with the Tacticians. The ground is stalled if you can keep up your mana. Though we can just double block the Freeblade. Maybe Leafchilder has to attack here. And trade for the Shambling Goal. No, that sounds horrible. That does not sound fun at all. Oh no! Freeblade. Hope we draw a 2-drop or a 3-drop. That's not correct, is it? Now I can attack with the Gilder. No 2-drop. Okay. Attack with Gilder. Play Dwindles Elite and then get full value of the Tacticians. No block. Do 3 damage. Play Dwindles Elite. Yay, that worked. That's neat. And I don't even want to double block the Shambling Goal. His Reign of Terror is over as soon as the Tactician comes down. And this will be a serious beating. He's still at it. Maybe he plays something huge now. Breaker Armies. No, that's not the right format. Well, he can play 5-drop. No 5-drop. So here we go. I can't attack with the Anointer. So I'll just pump something that's not the Anointer. He's probably blocking the Leaf Child there. But we are close to what I have. He could have like an Unholy Hunger or something here. And he's going to take 6 points of damage if he doesn't have an instant response. But he has to have something. He has 5 mana up. So I'm gonna pump the token here. I'm probably just gonna do 3 damage, and he's gonna... But he can't both hunger and... and get Death Touch. Oh, he's getting Death Touch. And he is regenerating that guy. And drawing a card. Still taking 6 damage though, so how does he handle another guy next turn? Don't like the Dark Dabbling. Yeah, but now he can Death Touch out the Tactician. Cobble Brute is a 5/2, so he dies to everything. But he can kill the Tactician and the Dwynen's Elite. But it costs him everything. So I'm just continuing on the same plan, but I might run out of steam here. That's horrible. But I'm going to attack. What if I just attacked with these two? Can he afford to take 3? There is no point in attacking with the Dwynen's, with the Amprint Tactician. He's probably not blocking both. Yeah, I think that was good. So who is blocking the 2/2? Notice how much work Anointer of Champions is doing here. As long as I am the aggressor. Seven life. And no good blocks. But he has 3 more cards. So I could easily run out of steam here. I can attack with the Tacticians, but here comes something giganormous. He has the Blaze, probably. Oh, Volcanic Rambler. He is a 6/4, but that doesn't help. Because of Anointer of Champions. But now he can deal significant amount of damage to me. But I am still on the make here. He can actually do 13. He can do 15. But this attack is lethal, so he has to deal with it. And I can just block the Rambler with the 1/1. What's it going to be? Okay, it's going to be a death block. Yeah, no need to pump anything here. The Rambler can now do a ton of damage. And I can't do 7 next turn. I might have lost this one. If he can play another blocker for the tactician. But he doesn't attack. Cleric of the Forward Order. But now I feel like I have a problem. Just one card in his hand. Possibly a land at this point. This is what it's like to be aggressive. To fear... Oh, lightning strike. No. That would be horrible. It's Unholy Hunger. And he has Spell Mastery to gain the life. No, he doesn't. It's the Blaze. For 4. Okay, so he has the Blaze. That's pretty important. And Dark Dabbling. But my guy dies. And I play the Cleric. But now I am under a lot of pressure. And I need something. He can burn me. It'll take a while. So what if he attacks here? Then he probably has another blocker. But I think I can afford to take one attack. Wow. And now he attacks each turn if able. He doesn't have trample yet. Bloodlust. But if I still win with Gideon's Tactics doing 7. So maybe I have to champ block here. So I'm champ blocking. Because he kills me faster than I kill him. Okay, this is a super important top deck. Am I dead? 8, 10, 12. Okay, I have one more turn to draw something. But next turn I have to champ block. And now he dies to Might of the Masses too. Oh, he tapped the wrong lands. That's pretty bad. Maybe he doesn't know he can do it multiple times. Okay, I kill him with a Shrouding Mist as well. I have no idea why he didn't side out Infectious Bloodlust. But now I have to draw some. I don't have to draw something that kills him. But I draw Enshrouding Mist. So if he has a removal spell, he wins. Otherwise, I win. Oh, actually. Do I go for the win here, or do I champ block one turn? And then win next turn. But then he can get away with playing a creature. And he obviously has no creatures, so I'm gonna go for the win. Because I'm an aggressive deck and I go for the win. Did you top deck a removal spell? No, you didn't. If you did, this is the worst slow rolling ever. Enshrouding Mist for the win. So much aggro. Okay, off to match number 2, the final. Alright, it's the final against Kuhn 13. We want to play first. Look at this, no white. I think the double Dvinens Elite is good enough to play. Having 5 power on turn 3. Decent chance, about 50-50 of drawing a white mana until turn 3. So I'm gonna keep this. But it's of course not ideal at all. But drawing a plains next turn would be great. And Celestial Flare is pretty much dead, but I'm thinking like without Celestial Flare I would still keep this. And mulligans hurt a lot in limited. Jailer. That's a card that is not very good. Oh, Wardens. Now I really need to draw mana. But now it can be mana of any color. I have 50 more lands. I have about 45% chance of drawing a land here into Wardens. And I think even if I draw a green land, I'm fine. If that works. This guy has griffins and stuff. He has the claustrophobia. And actually just attacking him here is pretty strong. But I need to play this Dvinens Elite first, so I'm sure I get the trigger. Yeah, that works. But I'm not down a card. He is. Would have dispersed if I had attacked first. But I feared like, oh no. Stupid water courser. Now I really need to draw land. But now I'm overdue to draw land. But that's not the way things work. I think it's the Wardens. And now just any combat trick will help me through here. Or my Amprint Tacticians and stuff. Now I just deploy everything. He might play a Griffin here and start beating down, but that's not much of a beatdown, is it? Wow, he missed. Yeah, that's not a very good card. So what happens to the cards? The rest goes in the graveyard. So just lost all of them. That shouldn't matter. 4 lands though. My Anointer and Grasp. He only has 3 cards left. He's down 2 cards here. So I guess I just start playing Free Blades. That's horrible to miss there. Double Free Blade. And then I can flare next turn. Or I can actually flare now and play Dvinens Elite. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that, and then he has to play a blocker. But is it really Watercourser I want to get with my flare? No, it isn't. Now I'm gonna attack with everything and flare. If he doesn't play another blocker, which of course he will. But it's just the stupid jailers. So swing with everything, because the jailers are not going to block. Will you really spend 3 mana to tap down the wardens here? No, he didn't. So here they come. Oh no. And now I'm gonna flare his Watercourser. Meaning that he has to play something good next turn. My 1 removal spell, though a combat trick would have done it too. And now I get double Renowned for 2 cards. Ooh, that's crazy. Wow. So now the question is, maybe I should just play another Free Blade. Yeah. Okay, now he's in a world of hurt. Wow. Okay, what did I see here? Blue-white. So I could bring in aerial wallis and stuff, but I think he might just be too slow. I think I can just overrun him. So I'm not bringing in my anti-air package. I would probably do that in the 3rd duel, if there is such a thing. This kind of works. So Cleric hoping to draw... there was a reason I didn't pick those guys. Cleric hoping to draw an elf before I played Vinland's Elite. Okay, the plan has changed. Topan Freeblade is in the building. So good. Maritime Guard will be horrible for me. I hated one of those. But Maritime Guard will really be a stop for the Freeblade, but there is no Maritime Guard. And he is online again. So can you block him? Can you block the Freeblade? Can you block him now? Watercourser will do the job. But Scrapskin Drake will not. Never allow... Oh my god. This is so good. Okay, I'm going with the Cleric Anointer plan. But first, let's get this Freeblade anointed. Because Scrapskin Drake isn't very good. And now you will have a very, very hard time blocking the Freeblade. And if you spend 3 mana locking him down every turn, that's not gonna fly. There's a 1-drop worth his metal. Yeah, and I took no precaution against Scrapskin Drake, so just hit me with it. The 0/6 wall will be terrible. And it's a Charging Griffin, that doesn't do anything. So now I can actually hit for 5, 6. And play the Rorqual. That's pretty great. But if you can play a huge guy on the ground, I'm gonna be in trouble. The Rorqual will of course win any race. Don't do anything stupid now, like blocking with... And I hit you for 6. And I play the lifelink guy. Life is good. Wow, what a curve out. 2-drops are really great in this format. Now we could play like a Giant Angel or something, but... 4-3 Soulblade Djinn. Well, even he can't stop my guys. He has to kill the Rorqual. Wow, Anointer of Champions just crushing this. If I draw a combo trick now, this game is pretty much over. And I do. Wow. So who is the lucky one? Is it Rorqual? He becomes a fantastic bounce target. Everyone becomes... I'm gonna play it on the least important creature. I don't know if that is the correct tactic. But now he's gonna take 10. Of course he can tap it with the Jailer next turn, but I don't think he has the time. Though he can do a ton of damage next turn. But he has to kill me and I gain 4 life. So I'm at 18. And I think I have to pump the lifelinker. And he just lets me do it. How will you live? What do you do now? Okay, if he has 8, so he could play like, he has to play like 4 spells. That's not going to happen. Of course he can pump in defensive, but he can't block all of them. How do you survive this? Disperse targeting cleric of the forward order. Okay. This guy's a 5/4, 3/3. I think I can just swing with everything. Oh, not the anointer. He needs to play another instant, but he'll die if anybody gets through. He didn't tap, so surely has an instant here. Another disperse, targeting War Oracle. So now he gets a good block. It's 6/5. So I'm attacking with the 3/3 and a 4/4 now. So you can block the 3/3 with the Djinn. But something still has to die to the 4/4. Well, I guess he could double block it. And I will just kill... Oh, I can kill the Djinn. And that's probably worth it, right? I didn't think he would give me the Djinn. And now he still has to produce a blocker. And I still have War Oracle. I think this is pretty hard for him. And Scrapskin Drake is a dead card in the format, just like they said on Limited Resources. Or he just doesn't have a home. Oh, now I have Enshrouding Mist. But I don't even need it. I don't know what his last card is. Should I go for the Enshrouding Mist win again? I think I do. And if that fails, I have the Oracle, so... Enshrouding Mist for the win. Yes! Awesome! Let's open them, because you can't do anything else with them but open them. Open all of them! Nissa! How much are you now, Nissa? My little friend. Nissa Westwood Seer. 14 tickets. Well. And she's probably at the bottom. Thank you for that. Well, that was pretty lucky. Thank you for watching.